What's up? This is Angelo Ferrer, host of the Social Jello with Angelo podcast and head coach over at Kajukenbo, Kyoto, Japan. I love gym. I'm all sweaty, just got done with practice. This is part of our Grappling Fundamentals. Before we start, I just want to address a real funny video I saw that someone posted about how everybody wants to do ground fighting, but in reality, when 5 people are surrounding you, stomping you, ground fighting doesn't matter. Arguably, probably should have done a lot of things before you got to that point, but if you don't know how to ground fight, you're definitely going to get stomped. And that's why I'm making this series. Alright, so next, today we're going over turtle. Turtle is probably the worst position to ever be in. I call it, maybe Shinji going over this way. Stefan Kesting, Kajukenbo instructor and Brazilian jiu-jitsu black belt, maybe check out his series. He calls it down but not out, but you're definitely down. So definitely this is a situation that people can kick you, punch you. If you're in a self-defense situation, it's horrible to be in. So there is some things you want to do if you are in this position. You want to make sure you cover. As you can see, we're going to turn Shinji over here towards the camera. As you can see here, Shinji is covering his head so he doesn't get punched in an MMA situation, or if I'm in a cop situation, that means if a kick comes in, it's going to be to his arms and not his head. He's protecting his neck and he's got his hands over here, so it makes it a little bit difficult to get hit. Of course, this is called down, not out. You definitely are about to lose. And we want to talk about what to do to be back in the game from a grappling perspective. If you want to check out self-defense, I'll do a nasty jiu-jitsu series. Alright, so we're going to switch up positions. We're going to go ahead and do this practice with one person standing with their right foot, and they're going to be in a grappling stance, probably going to be grabbing here by the waist, doing what they call a seatbelt lock. All right, Shinji onegaishimasu. I'm going to be on the ground, and he's got his seatbelt lock. All right, so from here, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to pivot out. I don't want to be with him behind me, because if we're doing just grappling or anything else for that matter, it's a really bad position to be in. So I'm going to pivot out, so now we're side to side. Once we're side to side, I'm going to step up. Notice I did a push-up. I pushed my body up to start throwing off the balance. I stepped up. Once I step up, I'm just going to slide my back and bring them into closed guard. Again, and then turtle. I turn to the side. I do a push-up. I step out, back, in the closed guard. From another angle, I want you to see where the foot steps. So she's just going to grab me from this side instead now. Oh wait, you still can't see it. Let's turn over here this way. Okay, yeah, from right there. So from right here, I did the push-up. When I say step out, I mean step on the outside of him here. Notice I'm on the outside. I don't want to step on the inside because I have no balance set. So once I'm here, I can set back. So, you want to try that with your partner. You're going to do that 3 times each side, and then keep switching for about 5 minutes. 3 times, switch and switch with your partner. When your partner does it 3 times, you do 3 times. All right. Next, what I want to go over is how to do the drill. For the drill, your partner is going to be here, and they're just going to be switching from side to side slowly, side to side, side to side. And eventually they'll stop. Once they stop, then you can start initiating the move. Come up, he steps out, goes back, in the close guard. And then once we're here, we stop, we reset, and we do it again. Step to the side, give him a pause, and then he's going to get up and do it again. If you're doing this for instructors in class, maybe do that for 3 minutes, and then have them switch so that the other person can try it. And make sure that the partners are rotating sides, going left to right, left to right. All right, that's it. Train your mind, body, and spirit every day. And remember that ground fighting is essentially what you need to know if you end up on the ground. If you're Superman, that'll never happen. Most likely you're not. So if you end up on the ground tussling with someone and you don't know what to do, the chances of you being stomped on the ground are that much higher. Now, the reverse can also be said. If my only goal is to go to the ground, I shouldn't be going to the ground with 3 people around me. That's when I can start using my takedowns and putting their head into the ground, as Joe Rogan likes to say, dropping the plan on them. You can always do that kind of stuff too. Now, again, we're talking about MMA, we're talking about Kajukenbo, you can start doing your strikes. But this is in a situation where your strikes aren't working, and you're dealing with here's another great scenario. You're dealing with someone who likes to do Brazilian jiu-jitsu. He's one of the 5 people that wants to stomp you. Well, that person's going to take you to the ground. What are you going to do if you don't know what to do on the ground? Catch you later.